At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking to talk, you me funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore.
Brad Gilmore, CW39 Houston and ESPN Radio. Ntare, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on the show.
Wow, thank you so much for welcoming me.
You know, I found this show fascinating. I mean, I can't remember a pilot that grabbed me like this one from the last several years. It just grabbed me from the beginning, and then I stuck with it throughout. So congratulations on that. Wow. I wanted to ask you, the show's based on source material from a podcast and obviously a real-life case. For you, when you're approaching a subject such as this, do you like to dive into the source material, or do you like to just stick to what's on the page?
That's a great question, because my character is loosely based on a real person as well, who was one of the most prolific serial arsonists in the U.S. history. And I talked to Dennis about that, and he said, no, don't worry about him. This is a completely different character. He was just a small starting point. So I sort of had to let go of that and go down the path that he created and let go of what the real person's life story was, because we sort of created our own thing. He was just a springboard.
Well, you know, getting into the mind of this character and trying to understand the reasoning and the pathology of it was really interesting for me to watch the kind of arc throughout, especially going back to that pilot. There's a moment where, you know, there's a fire going on and your character is kind of embraced by it, the almost the majesty of the flames in some ways. When you read that in the script, what does that tell you about who this guy is?
For me, Freddie Fasano is someone who, as you said, finds solace in the flames. And unfortunately, the flames lead to self-destruction and destruction of everything else, but that's his way of trying to reach out and ask for help. It's a cry, not even ask for help, it's a cry for help every step that he takes. And sometimes, I don't know if you've been through this in your life personally, but sometimes when you try to ask for help, you do it in the worst ways. And that's what we get to see this character go through.
When you have the opportunity to tell a story like this, you know, in a film, obviously you have maybe 2 hours, it's 3-act structure, you try to get that character arc through as quickly as possible, but still satisfying for the audience. In a series, you kind of get to play it out. And, Taryn actually used the term slow burn, no pun intended, but there's like a slow burn of the character. That has to make it a little bit more enjoyable as an actor just to have that time to create. Yeah,
what was great, too, is that we were given, or I was given, the full season of scripts. So I got to see what happens from the beginning to the end before we started. Sometimes you don't have that creative license. You give an episode by episode, so you're not sure where it's going to happen to your character. And so when I got to see the whole season of scripts, I was like, oh, great. So then this is where we can start, and this is where I'm going to end. What can happen in that process? And one of the choices that I made was try to see if the character could literally disappear in front of your face. And so I try to lose as much weight as I could from the top till the end. So I think I lost almost 40 pounds from the beginning of the shoot to the end of the shoot. Yeah.
Incredible. Well, the show is great. You're fantastic, and so is the rest of the cast. I just really appreciate you taking the time with me today.
I'm grateful for you to connect and share this with your audience.